So Satoshi controls everything. And I'm speaking to you. I don't know if you're going to watch this video. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. But burn the SHIB. Honestly, it will create a large impact to Bone, to everything that you want it to have an impact on. Trust me, the more you support SHIB, the more that we support the projects that you have. So whether you want a bunch of support or you want everything to flow into Bone, understand that if you're not greedy, things come your way. Trust me. I'm sure you know this, but you just lack to see it and follow through with that action. So seriously, burn the SHIB. All you have to do is press that burn button because there's so much money that's in there that could be burned for Shiba Inu. And we could be seeing massive burns for this project, meaning that we could see SHIB go to ridiculous levels. So I want to talk to you about the over $1 million that's sitting in the Shibarium pool that's accumulated, and how much we can really burn at those levels. So guys, if you could, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, if you guys want to check out any of the links that are down below, feel free to check out those links. One of those links being for Margex. If you guys are interested in trading SHIB, maybe you only have $100 or $200 and you want to find a way to trade on margin, you can use Margex in order to trade on margin, and you can get 25x on your SHIB trading, right? So honestly, I've already made money with it and I turned $98 into $143. I know it's not a crazy gain, but when we look at the percentage, like it's up 40+%. So definitely go ahead and check out Margex if you guys are interested. Use my link down below. It is a partner with the channel. But let's talk about Shiba Inu. Let's talk about how much is in there. We all know Shibarium's plan was to burn, or technically Shibarium, their plan was probably to have some sort of implementation and burn, but not have the burn actually have an effect. But all of a sudden, we're now seeing more, like maybe some of that manipulation, some of those transactions that are going through, creating a lot more movement in this area to burn a lot more SHIB, potentially burn a lot more SHIB. So the idea was to obviously have cheaper transactions, lower transaction fees, and all of that. But then you also had the main feature for all of us, which we wanted to see, the Shiba Inu burns. Those Shiba Inu burns, once you hit a goal of $25,000, then they would officially burn Shiba Inu. Well, we got to a point where it was 75,000. They ended up burning it. It was 8.2 billion. It was pushed by the community, and they basically said, look, we don't want the community to dictate when we push the burn button, but the burn button should be pushed as soon as you have 25,000 that's in there. However, they're going to go through this upgrade, and from what I understand, it's a hard fork, and it's just a problem. We just need that SHIB burned, right? That money over there could be burned in Shiba Inu, but it seems like it's just building up and continuing to build up so that they can do whatever the heck they want with it. And honestly, if you burn SHIB, it would support Bone, Leash, and all of these things, because the community would now support what you guys offer, because it offers so much more to SHIB. But the more you take away from SHIB, the less you're going to have that supports your project. I guarantee it. And that's why everything you seem to do that really kind of pushes Bone, Leash, and all these other things tend to fail, because they don't help out. The main reason to why you're here is because of the 1.3 million holders within SHIB. So why are we here talking about SHIB? What are we going to talk about right now? What's the interesting piece to it? Well, Claybro put out something today, basically talking about how there's over $1 million in SHIB that's sitting over there. And you could see that over $1 million that's sitting within here. So I went over to SHIB Burn myself to check this out. And you could see there's almost 1.2 million, almost as many holders as there are. You're seeing as much USD dollars that's sitting in this pool, this accumulation pool that could be burned off in SHIB. The goal was $25,000, and you're sitting at $1.145 million in this pool, and we still have not hit the burn button. Honestly, that's crazy to me that we have not seen any type of burns, or this type of burn that is going through. We've seen an 8.2 billion coin burn, and that's the most that we've seen out of any like single burn, I believe. I'm pretty sure. And this would just completely blow that out of the water, and basically saying, if you had any doubt that the SHIB or the ecosystem team, the Bone ecosystem team, is not doing anything for SHIB, you can't really say that because they did burn off a hell of a lot, right? But the community still burned off well over what they burned off, right? We burned off over 60 billion, 80 billion. I don't really know exactly how much it is, but we burned a lot, way more than the 8.2. So if they burn this off, it would get them up there, or at least catch them up in a way to burning off just as much as the community did. But they're not making that burn. $1 million that's set there to be burned. Over $1 million because they burned off 75,000. So over $1 million that we're looking at there. That's insane. Now, Shiba Inu is currently up today. It did drop a zero. We're at 0.0001, up 3.5%. Everything seems to be up. We're at a $1.63 trillion market cap. Absolutely phenomenal movement. Solana, Bonk, a lot of things that are making huge moves. Shiba Inu is seeing $279 million worth of volume and $5.9 billion market cap. So approaching that $6 billion market cap level, right? Now, we want to see this overall supply that can come down. We want to see the 589 trillion turn to 589 million. So skip the billion, jump to millions. We want to see all of that burn off, and we could, right? If we can burn as much as we're talking about here, we can burn way more than 360 billion per month. We can burn probably trillions per month if we decided to do this. Now, granted, you would increase the price as we would see more burns that are going through, unless we didn't see the volume, which would honestly help out the overall cause of burning off the supply. But what they're doing is it seems like they're not supporting those burns. They're not supporting just a SHIB burn, and they want to kind of push it towards a bone burn. But just to give you an understanding of what this 1.2 or 1.1 million, right? So it's 1.1 million that they would end up having there, which I can go like that and show 1 million. So let me do it 1.1 million that they would decide to burn off, which you would multiply it by what this price is, which is 0.00001. You would have 112 billion for just these last couple of days. That's crazy, isn't it? It's been like 3 days, 4 days or something like that, and we're already burning off 112 billion. 112 billion. As we look at, let's take this and divide it by 3. Let's say it was 3 days, right? We divide it by 3. Let's say we have 37 billion, right, per day that we can burn off. Now this is going to go to like a black screen or something. We have that much, and let me go ahead and do this and then go to 30 days. We would burn off a total of 1.1 trillion per month, which is still not like at the crazy level. We would still need 589 months in order to burn off the entire thing. Plus, we would need to see, and that's just kind of raw numbers there, but we would need 180 or 589 trillion months in order to burn that off. If it ends up getting more aggressive, we can burn off more, but that still would be insane compared to what we have burned so far, which is only like 80 or less than 100 billion coins. But 1.1 trillion every single month would be absolutely massive, and it would bring in more transactions, which can essentially increase it more, and bringing in more volume, more interest, more everything into Shiba Inu, because you now know that there is a vision that we can burn this entire thing off. And people like me who hold 93 million would definitely move up to holding way more than 93 million, because I see the vision in exactly where Shiba Inu can be, not just by the market cap, but also by decreasing that supply. So anyways, this could be absolutely insane. 1 trillion per month that we can burn off. Like, this is not a joke. This is not insane. It is insane. This is not a drill. Like, this is real life and what we can do based on the numbers that we've already seen. And if the numbers get more aggressive, we can burn off multiple trillions per month, maybe 10 trillion per month. Honestly, the sky's the limit there. So I'm excited about that. But then again, they're looking to revert from that. They're not looking to burn. They haven't hit the burn button. Just hit the burn button. Like, that's all we need you to do. And I don't think they're looking to do it. So We can apply pressure all we want, and I don't think they're going to do it. They're just going to take that money and run with it, or do whatever the heck they want to do with it. While so many people are in my comment section talking about how they need to do both bone and SHIB because they hold bone and they want to see bone burn, when they've never been fans of burning at all. But now all of a sudden burns are all the rage because Shiba Inu is seeing these burns, and you should be able to use that money towards bone because they're building it, right? You said that as you go through with those transaction fees, now you're going to take away from those transaction fees and, take them away from SHIB and bring them to whatever you're building, because it's another amount that can go to your pocket. I don't know. It's just weird. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Again, if you guys want to trade with Margex, feel free to go ahead and trade with Margex. I've been trading on leverage for these past couple of days, and I've made about 44% on my initial investment. So guys, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.